Hello everybody and welcome to another Train Sim World 6 video, well, both. Today we are doing 1 Alpha 14 Merthyr Tydfil to Abadare on the 150/2 in Transport for Wales livery, and our return sort of to the Cardiff City network because it's been a little while since I played this route because I bought it just before Christmas in the sales. Then I played a god knows how much CTS to the point where I never thought this channel would be anything but buses. And then I've played a load of Preston Carlisle, so I put this route down for a little bit. So here I am, back in this, and let's get started. TPWS and AWS, normal. TPWS, normal. Anything over here? No. Anything? DSD, vigilance, normal. Heater. Oh, go on, let's have a heater on. I mean, I just got out of the shower, so the thought of a heater on is a bit... Ooh. Train lights. On. Left door's open. Headlight right. Markers. Instruments. As in instrument lights, not like a guitar or anything. We'll be coming at Cardiff, Cattays, Cardiff Queen Street, Cardiff Central, Healing Park, Morgan Park, Fairwater, Danes Court, and Abadare again. So yeah, it's basically like a circle. Will go down here, round, and back up. Do we get... I think we get... No, we don't get a guard buzzer on here, do we? That's unfortunate. Right, and let's hide the HUD. It's been a little while since I've been on here, so I'm not sure how much I can remember, but I know we have a 45 limit at the minute, and it goes up to 60 in a sec. So that 40 obviously doesn't apply to us, it wouldn't look like. Let me just make sure I've muted the TV. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't need two volume things. The 40 must be because it joins it with this then. Bar speed limit is currently 45. And I'm going to go up to 60. I think when I go on my walk in a bit, I'm going to leave you guys at Hess Bank and train spot there for a whole hour. And then maybe upload that as a video, like a little quick time-lapse video, not sure. DSD. AWS. There's a station just round here. Yep, Cardiff, which we're going straight through. It'll just take me a minute to get my route knowledge back. Thank God for step 3 brakes. I reckon maybe we could have done it on step 2. Maybe, just maybe. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh look, Dove Tech. I've never noticed that before. That's cool. Did we get here early? Yeah, I'm not surprised driving like that. Next up, Cattays. Which I know the approach roughly to Cattays. You go around a right, then you go around another right. love how picturesque this route is. 8:58. We're due out. All-inclusive holiday to Barbados. Alright, train doors closed 30 seconds prior to departure. I reckon these services would be really fun to guard. One day, one day. Off we go. 60 miles an hour. Listen to the brakes come off. That sound is glorious. 3, 4, 5. Apologies in advance. 6, 7. Hopefully nobody noticed. Oh wow. This looked like it was all going to be sun, but now it's not. Oh. It's not a message I wanted to see. Right, I'm going to have to sort something out at the next stop. Might take me a little bit. Right, after this, right, we're coming into Cathays. I think. Yeah, after this, right. So let's throttle off at 60. Wheel slip protection fault, WSP fault, just above the signal button. Right, let me think. Oh. 30-mile-an-hour limit. We'll just continue to glide in. Right, in we come. is a fellow 150 friend. I didn't need brake step 2 there at all. I don't know why I put brake step 2 on. I shall be all of 2 seconds. Probably heard me walk out my room. We are back. One 152.62, 152.37. Nice. Yeah, I take it back. I do run some places. I just ran up and down the stairs. Bit out of breath, to be honest with you. Shows how unfit I am. What's that? Wholesale. Nice. What's that meant to be then? Like a Costco? Costco in Cardiff. Mad. I don't know why that's mad. Well, do they have them in Wales? I don't know. I know they have them in England, but I'm not sure if they're a UK thing or just an England thing. Well, I know they're worldwide, but like, in terms of the UK, I don't know if they're just in England or England, Wales and Scotland and Northern Ireland and even Ireland themselves, maybe, I don't know. Get rid of that. But yeah, I've realised I wanted to do an hour of train spotting at Hess Bank, but I can't do that because I should really give the Xbox some time to turn off because it'll break. Well, it won't break, but it'll get overheated very quickly and lose memory very quickly, which I don't want to do really. So yeah, I'm going to have to leave it off. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing something. Like, because I have quite a few channels. I have 3 main ones and then like 3 little ones. Why do I have so many? I don't know, because I thought I need them when I really didn't, and I didn't even use it often. But I'm thinking of just rebranding one, because I have a channel, Mega Gamer Clips, but I'm thinking of just rebranding it to Mega Gamer Extra. And like when I do TSW services that crash, I can still upload them. When I do TSW services and I SPAD, which doesn't happen often, I can still upload them. Do you know what I mean? That sort of thing. Or firm boss videos, or train spotting, train sim world videos. Do you know what I mean? Just like videos that I want to make, but probably videos that wouldn't be right for this channel, especially considering the backlog of content I've already got. So yeah, that's sort of a job. And here is a 150 on this platform. Or like Transport Fever 2 cab rides. That sort of thing. I don't know where it wants me to stop. About 50 yards, so I'm going to use this red post as my marker. Or this other 150 actually. Oh hang on, no, there's an S-car board there. Off we go. Shouldn't really power up to red, but it's what I'm doing. We have 3 minutes here at Cardiff, Queen Street. And here goes service to... where are you off to? Barry Island. There he goes. Flip it back. Let me know if the audio is loud on the stream. So I can always turn it down. And that 150 is gone. That's down. It was down there. That off indicator should not be lit when that signal's red. Audio is okay. Okay, thank you very much. Cardiff. They're actually building a new station on this Cardiff Bay branch. I believe it's going to be just about here. I don't know what it's for, but they're building a couple of new stations in real life on the Cardiff City network, which is cool. I think it's cool anyway. Here comes a 153. Bob the DRA off because we don't need it. comes. Nice. I'm not being funny, but 2 Class 153s, you may as well just have kept it as a 155. Although I suppose it gives them the flexibility to do it as a 2 car or 1 car if they wanted. Some of this scenery ain't very good. This is a bit TSW too. What on earth? Look at that road. What's going on here? Some of this is a bit, yeah, TSW2-ish. Oh. What? I say that, it was Rivet Games that had a handle on this route, and I'm not saying, oh, it must be bad because it's Rivet, because I'm not one of those, but like, I get that you can't see that from the cab, but you can still easily access that. But yeah, I know Rivet probably didn't have the greatest amount of time to help with this route. Off we go. 15 mile an hour. But yeah, that scenery was a bit in my opinion, anyway. Next up, Cardiff Central. Yeah, we have 4 whole carriages of 150 today. 4 whole carriages. Okay, some of that scenery is not so bad. I mean, you can clearly see where the trackside scenery ends down there, but hey. Oh, nice little river. Where does that pop out? I don't know. Well, if it goes under there, where does it come back out? Maybe over the other side? Right, we need to be on it here, because the train likes to speed. Just make sure I've got no power on, which I don't. So yellow signal down here, DVD's going off. Because we haven't touched the controls for a little bit. Bring that off, and then we'll go flying down the hill. Don't really call this flying, but let's wait for the back of the train to get on the thing as well. There we go. Right, and then I think there's a red signal at the end of our platform, which means we can go down. There's a 150 here. If you have the Class 142 TFW pack, you will see the Riviera AI on here. So all of the goodies, plus some more goodies. I do believe you see some Cargo Line 1 AI on here, and possibly some AI from the HKA pack that DTG made, but I'm not too sure. We have a green signal now. There is a 2 to 4 stop car board down there. So that is most certainly what we shall aim for. But I feel like we're like 20 minutes in already. The service right flies by. Step brake and neutral. We've got about 2 minutes sat here. Of course, it's like CTS. 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there. We've got Neenan Park, Wogan Park. I think that's how you pronounce it. Fairwater, Danescourt and Radder. So So we've only got about 20 minutes left of this service, which means we're about 20 minutes in. Which is nice. That carriage weighs 140. So if each carriage weighs 40 tons, let's do the math. 40, 80, that's about 160 ton of train. Right? 40, 80. Yeah, 160. Yeah, 160 tons of train. Minus 12. I mean, I don't know why I'm doing all this math. I could just go here and see that it's 170 ton of... What? Does the front carriage weigh more? How does that work? No, it doesn't. They've done the math wrong. Right? Am I being weird here? 40 times 4 is 160. So we should be 160 tons. Or, in fact, even less than that. But it reckons we're 170 tons. I'm not sure. I am not sure. What I do know is, I'm sure we need to get out of here. As nice as Cardiff looks. Can't stay here forever. .15 mile/hour limit as we come out of here. Got to call it a night, mate. Hopefully catch you tomorrow. Okay, well, thank you very much for popping in the stream and rest up. What time is it your time? Like 11 hours. So yeah, it's just hit midnight for you. So yeah, make sure you go get some well-earned rest. Ding. Little 153 on the right. I see the favourite flavour of shed. The DRS flavour. Yep, couple of GBRF and an EWF. No, 2 GBRF custom liveries. DRS livery. Speed has gone up to 25. HST in the depot. Keenan Park, platform 2. Here we are. Where is the S-car board for this? Doesn't look like it has one. So we will just go about here, I reckon we'll do. No, it won't. We're quite short. We're on the platform actually, so let's... Right, we're a bit late. We're a bit late. Right, let's... You can't use this door. No, it's not a door. Is it a door? It is a... No, it isn't a door. The door... There's a door behind us. Right, lock the doors. Off we go. 1.5 miles to the next stop. What's the speed limit? 55. Why am I looking here? That's ugly. Come on, what's wrong with me? I'll tell you what's wrong with me, I was concentrating on something else. There we go. That's that sorted, finally. One mile to go. Since you just round this right hander. Looks like there's more tracks here. Yeah, there's just on the other side of these houses. Nice. So as we go over this, we'll stop. We'll start to slow down, sorry, as we go over this bridge. So all the stops are fairly close to each other. That sneeze must have been pottering about for a while. It's quite a large one. There we go. Right, bring it to a stop here. Then we got Fairwater, Danescourt and Radder. Oh look, it's one of these little spoon things. The little love spoons. Put a sock on it. Not even sure if that's the same, but you know what I mean. Got a lot of people got off here. What do you mean go tips it? I'm on the train, big man. Off we go. That took a bit of persuasion to get there. Right, here we go, to a stop. We're definitely going to hang off the platform here. I'm going to overshoot the front loco a bit. Because the front door is just my door, so I don't need to get out, so let's... Yeah, just hold it there. And I reckon about there will do. Left-hand side door release. Okay, that was a little bit too far. Like, yeah, literally almost perfect, but just a little bit too far. And this GSMR's gone to sleep, which it shouldn't do, but hey. GSMR does not do that in real life, so I don't know why it does that in-game. Considering this is a simulator, but I'm sure... I mean, that's been a bug for a while, so that is actually one of the more annoying ones. But some of the questions in their survey really annoyed me. Because it was like... What was one of them? It was like, when a new route comes, what's the most important part to you? And it was like all the basic stuff that should be included in a route. And it's like, well, I don't think I should have to answer this because it should all come at the price we're paying for it. And then they asked like, oh, would you be happy paying more for a route? And it's like, god damn no. You're already ripping my bank account into tatters anyway. And you want to do it even more. Don't get me wrong, it is my choice completely paying for anything in this game. And I'm not saying it's forced upon me in any way, shape or form. But it's like, god damn. Like, do you want more from us? Oh, God's sake. Oh, here's a station. Here's a station I'm about to skip. Not my finest stop, but not my worst either. In fact, I got the back of the train on the platform, that's what I'm claiming. The whole train wouldn't have fit on the platform. There we go. Oh, there's a leak back there. As in like the vegetable, because that's one of the collectibles in this route. Next stop will be the final stop. And I'm going to go offline for about an hour and then I plan to play some Firmos, I think. I'll do some Transport Fever cab rides. Next up, Radar. Or Raider. Radar. 1.5 miles. 50 mile an hour. Right, and just as we're about to get there, I'll take all the power off. This looks like a cute little neighbourhood. Looks like a nice place for a screenshot. Oh yeah, nice. Let's not do any funky business, let's just take that. Why are there so many TPWS grids? Holy moly. Right, down to 20 mile an hour. Hang on, down to 25. Give people a bit of whiplash. Throwing them about. Oh, I've used photo mode, of course, it's broken. AWS. But yeah, that is Radar. I hope you all have enjoyed. If you have, be sure to like, subscribe, and I shall see you all in the next one. Goodbye for now.